Alright guys, welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to give you guys an update on what is exactly happening with Bitcoin today and of course the entire cryptocurrency market. But as you guys can see, okay, yesterday we did in fact see Bitcoin pump up back to $23.6 thousand, just above this support level. Okay, we know Bitcoin, a couple of days ago, okay, did in fact, break down from the support level, okay, and it was in fact on the side for quite some time, okay, it was in fact consolidating, and then we saw it just yesterday, okay, we saw it pump up slightly, back up to the support level, okay, but then, okay, we are in fact seeing Bitcoin dropping back down, right? So I feel like Bitcoin has been stuck at $23,000 for quite some time. Okay, $24,000 to $23,000. Okay, ever since we had this decent pump up, almost 2 weeks ago, right? Bitcoin has just been, pretty much stuck between $23,000 and $24,000, and this is completely normal. This is not the first time we have seen this for Bitcoin, right? We've seen this back in November last year, right? Even back in January and May and whatnot, right? June, Bitcoin has, been consolidating, and that's what Bitcoin does, right? Some days, Bitcoin's always, it's not always gonna, pump up, or it's not always gonna have a dump down. It's, gonna consolidate, right? So you guys have to understand, we're gonna get days like this where Bitcoin is not really moving, and that's exactly what's happening right now. But Bitcoin is in fact having a slight drop right now. Okay, you guys can clearly see that back down slightly. So we're going to see what happens in the next few hours. But Bitcoin, in my opinion, is still holding up pretty well. And I do, in fact, see Bitcoin reaching $100,000, okay, in the next, crypto bull market, right? In the next bull market, I really do believe Bitcoin's going to easily reach $100,000, okay? And you guys can call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure it's possible, right? And I'm pretty sure you guys can, all agree with me on that one, right? Now, Bitcoin's all-time highs was in fact at about $67,000. Okay, that was in fact Bitcoin's all-time high back in 2021. Okay, so you guys have to understand, right? Every time we have a Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin always reaches a new all-time high, and that's exactly what I want to talk about, and I'm gonna get into that. But today, guys, okay, the cryptocurrency market is looking nice. Okay, everything is actually holding up pretty well. Okay, some altcoins in the market are in fact pumping today. Okay, so everything is in fact having a slight pump up. Okay, even though yes, it's slightly dropping, but majority of altcoins are holding up pretty well today. Okay, not much movements though, I must say, but everything is in fact holding up pretty well for the past 24 hours. You guys can clearly see that, right? But not much movements. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, today not much movements today. The global market cap today is at 1.07 trillion, and it's up 1.2%, pretty much 1.3%, right? So yes, guys, back to Bitcoin reaching $100,000. I think it's possible. Okay, and like I said, I think we will in fact see a 100k Bitcoin in the next crypto bull market, right? And the next crypto bull market, guys, is not going to happen this year in 2023. It's going to happen next year in 2024. And once the halving happens for Bitcoin, guys, we're going to see Bitcoin absolutely skyrocket. Same with other altcoins, okay, especially altcoins. So we're going to see altcoins pump like crazy, okay? It's going to absolutely skyrocket. So that's why I've been telling you guys that this year alone in 2023 is the best time to buy. Even though, yes, we have in fact been seeing, Bitcoin pump up, right, for the past, few days now. Not even for the past few days, for the past like few weeks, right? Bitcoin has been absolutely pumping, especially last month in January, right? We had a 40% return just in January. Bitcoin was absolutely pumping, not just Bitcoin, but other altcoins, right? So even though, yes, it's been pumping for the past few weeks, I still think personally it's still a great time to invest into Bitcoin. You guys understand that Bitcoin is still cheap, in my opinion, right? So I think it's the best time right now to buy some Bitcoin, especially if you're investing for long term, right? $23,000 right now for Bitcoin is cheap in my opinion, right? So I see Bitcoin reaching $100,000 in the crypto bull market. So that could potentially be in the year 2024 to 2025. Okay, that we will in fact see Bitcoin reaching $100,000. Okay, it's gonna have another rally up. So I want to show you guys this chart. Okay, so as you can clearly see, every time we have a halving, Bitcoin always pumps up, right? So this chart shows that. Okay, we are here right now. Okay, and Bitcoin's easily going to reach $100,000. Okay, and this chart is saying that by 2025 to 2026, we could actually see Bitcoin reaching $350,000, and I think that's possible, right? I've been telling you guys that personally I see Bitcoin reaching, $1 million, because it's gonna happen one day. Okay. Whether you like it or not, Bitcoin's eventually gonna reach $1 million. Okay, not $100,000, $1 million eventually, okay, in the future. So, I see Bitcoin easily reaching $350,000, okay, as well, right? In the year 2026, potentially, right? Potentially, maybe, right? So we're gonna see. Okay, but honestly, I'm gonna stick with 100k and around 200k. Okay, but yeah, Bitcoin's easily gonna be reaching a new all-time high in the next bull market, of course. And this chart also shows you guys that Bitcoin did in fact its bottom. Okay, you guys can see, you guys probably can't see this because my webcam's in the way, my camera right here is in the way, but back in 2016, okay, it actually hit bottom, and then we saw Bitcoin absolutely skyrocketing. It's repeating, right? This year in 2023, it's repeating. Okay, we saw Bitcoin absolutely drop, okay, right here, and it hit bottom, and now sparking back up, right? And that's exactly where we are right now. So Bitcoin did in fact hit its bottom, and Bitcoin's bottom, right, was around $15,000. I forgot the daily chart real quick and I'll show you guys. Where is it? It's right here. Okay, so $15,000. That was in fact Bitcoin's bottom. It was literally just under $16,000. And at that time, guys, that is actually when I invested heavy into Bitcoin. I invested almost $20,000, believe it or not, almost $20,000 into Bitcoin at that time. Okay, so if you guys haven't checked out that video, you guys should definitely check it out. Okay, and what's weird is in that video, I said that, when I was buying Bitcoin, I said in that video that, this could potentially not be Bitcoin's bottom, right? Because I've been telling you guys that I really do see Bitcoin dropping back down to, $12,000 to like $14,000, but that didn't happen, right? We saw Bitcoin absolutely pumping just last month, right? We had a 40% return. So that was Bitcoin's bottom, okay, as of right now, during the cycle, right? It was in fact Bitcoin's bottom. So if you bought during this time, right, last year in November to December, you would have been up in profit right now, because obviously Bitcoin has in fact been pumping, right? It's pumped up over $20,000 right now. So that was in fact Bitcoin's bottom, and it is in fact forming a new rally up, right? So Bitcoin's, it's 100% this year alone in 2023. And I've been telling us as many times that I do in fact see Bitcoin reaching at least $50,000, right? This year alone in 2023. Okay, we could potentially see Bitcoin go back up to, at least $50,000 this year alone in 2023. And once the halving happens for Bitcoin, right? Here's the Bitcoin rainbow chart. I've been showing you guys this chart plenty of times. I just love this chart, right? It really shows you guys that every time we have a halving, Bitcoin pretty much just pumps, okay, and it creates and reaches a new all-time high. So you guys will see in 2024, that's going to be our next halving, and once that halving happens, we're going to see Bitcoin just pump. Same with other altcoins, like I said, right? Altcoins especially is going to pump. So be prepared for that, guys, and be excited. I'm really excited, okay, and I hope you guys are in fact as well. So, this gives us time right now, guys, okay? You have to think about it, right? This gives us time right now, this year alone in 2023. This gives us time to start investing, buying, and accumulating, right? As much as you can, right? Whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, or any other altcoin in the market, this is the perfect time right now to at least dollar cost average, okay? If you guys are in fact in the crypto space, if you guys are, crypto investors just like myself, I feel like we all should be at least dollar cost averaging. Okay, we are in fact still, in a bear market, and we are, in the accumulation stage right now. Okay, we really are. So it's not too late at all, guys. I think right now is the best time to buy some Bitcoin. Okay, and of course other altcoins, right? This is not financial advice, of course, so always do your own research, guys. But yes, you guys can see every time we have a halving, Bitcoin tends to reach a new all-time high. So once the 2024 halving happens for Bitcoin, we're going to see Bitcoin potentially create a new all-time high, right? It's going to go surpass, $67,000, which was its previous all-time highs. Okay, so we're going to see Bitcoin go to 70K, 80K, 90K, and of course $100,000, maybe sometime by 2025, right? Just like what this article says. So yes, 2025, okay, should be the year where we see Bitcoin reach over $100,000. I think Bitcoin's going to go way higher than 100K. Okay, we're going to see Bitcoin, go to at least $120,000, $150,000, potentially even $180,000 to $200,000. I think that's a possibility here, right? It really is for the year 2025. Okay, so be excited for that, guys. I am. Okay, and I hope you guys are in fact as well. I'm just really bullish with Bitcoin right now. I'm buying so much Bitcoin, you guys know that, and this week and of course next week, I actually want to focus on buying more Ethereum, because I'm still buying Ethereum, but honestly, I really haven't. You know what I mean? I feel like I need to invest more into Ethereum because I've just been investing heavy into Bitcoin mainly. So now I move my focus more into Ethereum, right, for the next couple weeks. So yeah, I'm going to be buying some Ethereum, right, because Ethereum is pretty low right now. It's kind of at $1,600. So I think it's a great buy right now for Ethereum. So if Bitcoin is reaching, 100K, right, I see, Ethereum reaching at least $10,000. I really do, right? That's just personally my opinion. I really do see a $10,000 Ethereum in the next, crypto bull market. I really do, guys, right? If Bitcoin's reaching 100K, I see Ethereum reaching at least 10K, right? So be excited for that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys.